Hey, what's up everyone? This is Bloodbane here, back with another video with Doom. Doom, would you like to explain what we are doing today?
So we got into an argument about which Pokeball's better, just for aesthetics. So here we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this first ball here, it is the GS ball. Where do you think it should go?
Um, I mean, it just kind of looks like a
I'm
normal
thinking
Pokeball.
disappointment. I don't like the
It
orange,
just
it's yellow.
it
I'm
looks
thinking a
like a
disappointment.
sickly Pokeball. Like if you look at these two,
It does.
yeah.
Which ones?
Like if you look at mine, it just looks like a sickly Pokeball.
Yeah. You know what? Let's look.
So
You know what? Yeah, I do see it, but I think it's a disappointment.
yeah, it could be better, but it's not
Yeah.
awful.
So, Pokeball, I'm assuming, well, let's just put it in Holy Grail, okay? Master Ball, I don't like how it looks like it has tumors on it.
I will say though, stylistic choice, it
Yeah.
stands out from the
Like,
others.
it's nice. It does, and because it's one of the best Pokeballs in the game, it's very
Exclusive.
itself, you could
It's
say.
very
Yes.
exclusive.
So, let's put that in the, I'm not gay, we're talking about Pokeball tab.
Is that
What do you think about Beast Balls though?
Beast Balls? Uh,
Yeah, they're mid in my
in
opinion.
my opinion, they look pretty good just because, like I said, they stand out, and they have like a special
They do
animation
stand out.
when you send it out.
Yeah, that is a good point. I'll raise yeah, I'm not a big fan of them in general, so I'll leave mine in mid.
Yeah,
So we have the event ball or cherish ball,
I like
the
it.
one you get from events. I very much like
I'm
it.
not
It
sure.
is one of my favorites. I
I'm okay
love
with
the
it.
color of red.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the Holy
I
Grail.
also
Then
yeah.
we have
I
the dive
wait.
ball.
I just want to build on that a bit more. I also like how it actually
All right.
changes the structure a bit, just like the Beast Ball, rather than just
Yes,
like a different pattern on the same thing.
yeah. It is. You could say the original Beast Ball or something.
Maybe not, but yeah.
Yep. Maybe not, but like it does it well.
Yeah.
It does its job very well.
It
But we got the
it
dive ball.
feels
Where do you
special.
think it should go?
Um,
Because
I
it
mean,
does. I'm thinking
first,
dive
it
ball is a disappointment.
if you're just talking about it in general, yeah. But
Yeah, just in general, just aesthetics,
when it
no
comes to
abilities.
shiny hunting, there it does look nice with certain
Sh-
shinies.
Yes, with certain shinies it does, like the Garnivore one.
Just like mostly blue shinies.
Yeah, mostly blue shinies. Then the next ball we have the Dream Ball. It looks like.
Um,
Yeah, it's the Dream Ball. It's a mid in my opinion.
yeah.
Like some pink Pokemon, like the new Tinkatuff or Tinkaton. It would look
Yeah.
nice in.
Yeah, it would look
Yeah,
nice with it.
Dusk Ball. I say Dusk Ball is in Gambit tier. I very much like how it looks, the green and the black together.
See, I'm torn between these two, like because the ball itself, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, but like
It has a really nice
it's also
animation though,
it does.
at least in the games I played. Um,
And yeah,
and it does stand out because it
it
just kind of
does. Yep.
blends together the top and bottom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I like it like I like Gambit.
Yeah. I like it as I like Gambit as well. So the next Pokeball we have is fast. This one's the
Yeah,
fastball. Okay, so fastball.
forgot about that one
Mm,
existing.
yeah,
Um,
It's interesting. It's just a normal Pokeball with some spots of yellow. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I will say, in the actual games, it is kind of nice just because you can use it
It
on
is, yeah.
the roaming legendaries and things like that.
Yes.
But
Yep.
this is just how they look, and I feel like
I'm gonna put mine in Heresy.
I
I
feel
don't
like
like how it looks.
if you were to go with it, you would have probably gone with even this.
You would have probably, yeah,
Either normal Pokeball
yeah,
or this. There's a lot that look like this. This doesn't stand out.
yeah. This doesn't stand out to me. It feels like someone just threw up on a normal Pokeball.
Visually wise, I'm not sure if it deserves to exist.
You Yeah, you know what? I feel you on that. I'm gonna put mine in the Shadow Realm as well. Next off, we got the Friend Ball. I very much like how it looks with the like feather.
Yeah,
It kind of reminds me of a peacock. So, and like the bird Pokemon, I like using it with. I'm gonna put it. I'm not gay. We're talking about Pokeballs because it's one of those ones I use very rarely,
I mostly
but it's
don't
nice.
use
Great
those
balls.
ones just because they're really hard to get in the newer games.
Yeah, but if there's like a certain in the newer games, yeah, I mainly use them on Pokemon that we need high friendships to level up
Yeah,
because those
at
are
the
a
same
pain in the
time,
ass.
Luxury Ball, but easy to get your hands on those.
Yep, way easier. Yeah. So, Great Ball. I don't like how it
It
looks like
has
it has
tumors.
tumors. It has tumors. It's some goddamn
It
heresy. Okay, so
it it's a little bit better than Pokeball,
just tad.
but Ultra Ball's better.
Yes, way better. So then we got this one. It's not the Love Ball. It is the Heal Ball. So I like how it looks.
Function wise, it's kind of useless.
Function wise, it's useless. Yeah,
Like it's
function
useful, but
wise,
also useless. Like it's a useful function that you never end up using. It's heal status effects.
yes.
Like
Like
that
you got
that's
max
really
restore,
only
max
relevant if
potions
you're
and
catching
everything.
something and you want to immediately use it.
Yeah,
But
but like when we're catching stuff
at the
in
same
late
time,
game,
that
yeah,
means usually you're just going to go off, catch a specific thing, and travel away. Which
yeah.
you're
Like you
better
could,
off just
and like, but
catching.
if when you're traveling
You're
away,
better off catching with like on Ultra Ball or something like that.
yeah, or
Visually
even a
though,
great ball for
visually,
shit.
it does look
Visually,
okay-ish.
it looks nice compared to like the other Pokeballs we have.
It's not the best.
So I'm thinking it's a mid in my opinion
I think I just will leave it at mid.
because I kind of
I
yeah.
don't want to mess
Okay, so
this up.
next here we have the heavy ball. It looks like it has tumors.
I will
I don't
say,
think it deserves to
I will
live.
say, these tumors are a bit more stylized.
You know what? I agree. I'm gonna
um,
put it in heresy with the great ball because it looks like a tumor. I don't like that.
um, I will say,
Mm,
if you're going for a gray ball,
if you're going
this
for a
one
gray
might
ball,
offer a bit more
it's
than the
one of the
Ultra
best.
Ball or
Or
Luxury Ball.
the luxury.
Because
Yep.
it's a lot more just overall great.
Yes.
I mean, it might work.
Next Pokeball. Oh,
It might
sorry.
work well with spiders, just because it kind of looks like a spider face a little bit.
You know what? I do see that. Or Pokemon or that have multiple eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So next here we have the let's see what it is, level ball. I like how it has that V on it.
my bad. Um,
Yeah, you're good. I like how it looks. I use one of these to catch Victini in it because of the
that
V
is probably the
on
best
it.
use for it, to be honest. I
I
didn't even
know. One
consider
of
that.
the like functionally I don't like it, but like because it had a V on it, I used it
Like,
for Victini.
it's just a confused Ultra Ball who got
It is.
a V spray painted onto it.
Yeah. For me, it's in the level of I'm not gay, we're talking about pokeballs.
For for
What is it for you?
for me, just like if it's for Victini, Holy Grail.
Yes.
For just any
You
other
know,
thing,
yeah, but
it's
any other Pokemon, it's Shadow Realm.
yeah.
Uh, Yeah. Like I would put it in Holy Grail, but I only use it on one Pokemon, and the Pokemon I use it on, it matches it well. So I'm gonna put it in We're Not Gay, we're talking about Pokeballs.
Okay.
So next one is in fact the Love Ball. I like how it has a heart.
That is cute.
I like it is cute. I
There's a
like
lot
putting
of
my
cute
favorite
fairy
Pokemon in it.
types and stuff like
Yes,
that.
fairy types. I
It
like
works
putting my
well for
favorite
those.
Pokemons in these. It does. Giving it like give putting cute Pokemon in them, it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
The
I think
next
it's the
one we
lure ball.
have is the Lure Ball.
Um,
Yeah, I can't remember what the Lure Ball is used for, do you?
from memory, it's for fish. I'm not. I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure it is fish.
I can't quite remember anyway as well. But this like two red diamonds with the three stripes, it's okay, but the dive ball beats it by a long shot for being water used for water.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
mean,
way farther.
these are like supposed to be gills. I think.
You know what? I kind of see that now. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah. So
disappointing, but to be honest, I wouldn't use it on anything.
I
The
wouldn't
dive
use it
ball
either.
probably
It's
matches better anyway.
disappointing. Dive does. You know what? I think I'm gonna drop mine down to the Shadow Realm. It shouldn't exist anymore. Its use has been made for the dive ball. There's no
Yeah,
actual use for it.
and the dive ball looks better.
So and the dive ball looks better. Yeah. So next on the list we have the luxury ball. I think it's one of the holy grail Pokemon balls.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
very much like how it looks.
It's for me, it's
Yeah.
either in between Gambit or Holy Grail, but
Yeah. Same here, but like
it
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 looks
does
nice.
stand out.
It does stand out, and putting your like shinies in them, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So then we have the moon ball, which if I remember correctly, the moon ball
Is
you
I think it's Pokemon that are with moonstones and
any
stuff. I'm not
Pokemon that can
entirely
evolve from
sure.
the
I think
moonstone.
so.
It's I believe it's any
So
Pokemon that can evolve from the moonstone
very
itself.
niche.
It is, and I believe the Dusk Ball would do that better because Pokemon that evolve from a Moonstone are usually out at night.
Yeah, I will say though,
I think
the
it does
ball
it.
itself, very
The
nice
ball itself
style.
looks nice. It is. I feel like if they did like, because they don't have a Sun Ball.
And
I feel like if
I
they
see
made
a
it a
lot of
Sun
people
and a
catching
Moon,
things in moon balls and stuff.
I do as well. But in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of it. It's gonna be heresy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it's matching what you're catching, it's good.
Yeah, if it matches what you're catching. Shiny Umbreon is one of the only this Pokemon I would use this on.
I could see
Because
that.
that blue is, I believe, is the same blue as the shiny Umbreon. Have a Nest Ball. I can't remember what the Nest Ball does. I'm just gonna Google it.
I think it's low level Pokemon.
So, Nest Ball. Nest Ball is a type of Pokeball introduced to Generation 3. Used to catch a wild Pokemon, being more likely to see succeed against lower levels.
Yeah. Function wise, the cost, that's kind of high for just early game.
That
And I'm pretty
is
sure usually you catch it or not catch it, you get access to it uh somewhat later.
Yeah,
I can't remember how many gym badges. I mean, the nest ball is gonna be like a really good chance of catching it, but
yeah,
I mean, it's expensive.
yep.
For two of them,
For two of them, it's you can
you can
get.
you can get
I think
11.
it's like
You can get 10 pokeballs
yeah.
and
uh, You
one
get
premier
11
items.
balls in total because you gotta include the Premier Ball. And since we're talking about Premier Balls, let's just do the Premier Ball. I think it's the holy grail for Pokemon Balls. I love using it. I'm gonna put it just in front of the Pokeball. It's one of my favorites. I have my shiny Crovo Knight in it right now, actually. And with that silvery iron color for Crovo
Yeah.
Knight, it looks pretty good with it.
Personally, I just prefer the classic Pokeball look.
Yep.
Um,
But
it does stand out. It is nice.
it does.
I feel like it's a little
And
bit overrated.
one of my favorite, yeah, one of my favorite pastimes was trying to catch legendaries in the Premier Ball.
I mean, at the same time, you could just do that with the Pokeball. Same chance.
Yeah, yeah, but I like the white and red coloring. But we gotta decide the fate for the Nest Ball fast.
Function
I
wise,
don't like
it's
it.
Shadow Realm.
Function wise,
Probably.
it's
Well,
good.
it's not quite
It's bad.
Shadow Realm. It's just disappointing. Look
It's just
wise,
disappointing both ways. Looks, because this tier list is for looks. I
or
think it's a
I
mid.
think at this point it's primarily looks, but probably factoring in
Yeah.
accessibility and maybe a bit of the
You know
function.
what? Yeah, I'll factor in accessibility as well.
Which
It
is
would
why I
drop
think
it
we
from a
should do a
mid to a
pass over a bit
disappointment.
after. Part of the reason why I'm
Yeah.
putting this here is because visually, I'd much rather use a Safari Ball if I was going for that type of look.
Yes. Yes. But
Nest,
next
net
ball is the
balls.
net
So this is
ball.
bug and water types, which is kind of niche, but it is a broad
I
niche.
Is it bug and water? I thought it was bug and
No,
grass.
it's bug and water.
Okay. I like how it looks with the net looking on it. But for
I'd have to go
functionality,
over how it looks like in the past generations, but if I remember, it looked kind of ugly depending on the version.
in the past generations it did, but this current generation it's
It
okay.
looks relatively
For
clean
me, it would be,
nowadays.
yeah. For me, it would be more of a disappointed
In the
level
past,
for
I
it.
would put it either Heresy or Shadow Realm.
Yeah, in the past, I would have been Heresy
Um,
or Shadow Realm for me as well.
Nowadays, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think
no, if you want, we can come back to it.
I feel like things at mid kind of look a bit better. So I think I might put it just
Yeah,
maybe here. I don't think it should be hearsay, but or not hearsay, heresy.
Heresy.
Um,
Yeah. Next Pokeball we
at the same
have.
time, some of the disappointments look a bit better. So
Yeah. No, what I see that now. I'm gonna put mine on Heresy. It's yeah.
this
So
one,
the next ball we have that is Park Ball.
yeah. So it was
Yeah, I
for
see.
It was
Was
Gen
originally
4 for
yellow.
the things that you may migrate to Pal Park, which if I remember it was just for transferring between generations. Um,
Yeah. It's
I will say,
it's
un
like a slightly lighter color of the
I will
Pokeball.
say, unlike those other orange ones, it does have a lot more going on for it.
Yes, it does. Like that center part where it's the red. I like that.
Yeah. Um, I will say it does look kind of okay. Like
Yeah,
there's definitely things that if it was brought to like current games, I would definitely want to catch some things in it.
yes. I think it's in the, for me at least, it's in the tier of I'm not gay. We're talking about Pokeballs.
Yeah, it is
For me,
s-
it
surprisingly
is.
nice.
Yes. So now we got quick balls. I think it's in the level of Gambit. I like how they look.
Yeah,
I like their function.
I'm not sure.
That blue and yellow for me, I like it.
I
I
think
used to use
I
them
think they
for
looked worse when they were
mainly.
pixelized.
They looked worse when they were pixelized. I do agree with that.
Um, Nowadays it does look pretty clean. Function wise,
Yeah.
it's
S-
really good. Um,
Yeah, they're a Gambit for me.
Cost wise,
Now,
they're pretty good.
do yeah,
Accessibility, pretty good.
next Pokeball,
Um,
yeah, is the repeater ball, repeat ball. I can't remember what the repeat ball does. Do you remember what it
if you've
does?
already caught it, it has a higher chance of catching it.
Ah, okay. So that's kind of been thrown out the window with the new game. With the you with the
Oh
critical
no,
capture.
those are just visual. It will just it just skips the rest of the animation, just plays a critical if it catches, just to like save time.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
at least I think it's to save time. It might be a bug. It's hard to tell. Um,
There was critical capture in Sword and Shield as well.
it's been in since Black and White.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So
I will be honest. Repeat balls. Have you ever used one?
I have.
How often?
I've used them like 4 times, mainly
Per
because
game or
I got them
across
from a reward
these years?
these years.
I think I used one once.
Mainly because I've
I
accidentally bought
think I
them.
bought one once and
Yeah.
used one once.
I I don't like them
I
at all.
find them, I
There's
don't
better
buy them.
Pokeballs for what it's for. Yeah, for me it's gonna be in the Shadow Realm.
It's just a Pokeball with
Yeah,
some somewhat ugly balls painted on.
yeah. So next we have Safari Ball.
This is this is
For
pretty
me
high.
it is a Gambit.
Um,
Yes.
I wouldn't. I
I love how it's the
see. The
camo
thing is,
look.
like Holy Grail. That's supposed to be like you see a thing, you catch it in it, it's gonna work. Yeah,
Yes.
I know you can't catch things
Yeah.
in like the special ball, but
Yep.
honestly, if you could catch things in that special ball, people,
If you could
you, I
catch
wouldn't bat
things in
an
that
eye
special ball, you
at
can.
like the choice.
And
Um,
yes. So the next
Wait, hey,
Pokeball
hey,
we
I
have,
feel
unless
like
you
we're
have anything
moving
else
on
to
a bit
say.
quicker because I want to go over some of the things still. Quick
Okay, sorry.
balls,
Go on.
repeat balls. When I see people having those, I don't think of them as here's a stylized choice. I just see it as they caught it because utility.
Yes. Then the only times I've used a quick ball, in Scarlet and
Quick balls
Violet
are
so
nice.
far,
I
has been they've mainly been when I've run out of Ultra Balls or
I okay,
Pokeballs.
from the time period where I actually used quick balls like and ultra balls a lot, I just basically use those religiously. Those are a lifesaver when you're going to complete your Pokédex.
Yes, they are.
You
And now
throw
I've almost
first of all,
completed my
you go off,
Pokedex. I
you
go,
throw out a quick ball, it usually catches. If not, ultra
yeah,
balls. If not, and
yeah,
somehow it's not caught, you send out a timer ball and it's caught. But usually you could get away with just catching. Usually you could get away with a crap ton of quick balls and like a decent amount
yeah.
of ultra balls. Okay,
Sorry, I went
that's fine.
off a little bit.
That's fine. I'm trying to. I've been looking at the next one. I'm just trying to think what one was that because I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either, but it has an S. Yeah, it is a sport ball. I can't remember what it does, and since I have this open, I'm going to read it. Would you like me to read the effect for it?
Sure.
When used in a wild encounter, it will attempt to catch the wild Pokemon with a catch rate modifier of 1.5 times the player can only have these ball in their possession during the bug catching contest in Pokemon Gold, Silver,
Oh.
Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. So they were like an event Pokeball.
Okay, now I
Um,
remember them. I thought you
yeah, I
used
remember them now as well.
a different ball, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it was a Safari Ball if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense it's a different ball, but I guess this just shows how forgettable they were.
Yeah, I don't think if like they never existed it wouldn't be a difference. I think they belong in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, it's just a Pokeball with an S.
It's just a Pokeball with an S. It's worthless. Okay, but here
The
now we
only use I
have.
see is catching Pokemon that start with an S, or you nickname them with a name that starts with an S. Even then, that's very tacky, and I just rather a normal Pokeball.
Yeah, it is. But like you also can't get it in the newer games.
Yeah, no, it is just on bug types, and then from that game.
Yeah. Would you like me to read the effect on the timer
Oh,
ball?
I know what this one does. So basically, as the turns progress, it gets stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
It's basically reversed quick ball, but a little bit more flexible. 'Cause quick ball's only on the
Yeah.
first turn. Um, this one just gets stronger.
Yep.
So if something's dragging on and you just want it to get over and done with, that's your ball, and it's pretty
Yeah.
reliable. Now, normally I don't use them. Usually
Yeah, I
I'm
don't use them
stubborn and
either, but
just continue throwing Pokeballs.
yep. But if I'm trying to
Um,
catch something that's gone on for like 10 turns, I use it.
yeah. Anyway,
I feel like it is a solid where I'm not gay, we're talking about Pokeballs for
yeah,
me.
for me, like it does have that tumor, but it doesn't feel like a tumor.
That tumor, it reminds me of like a mohawk though.
I just like
It's
it looks
like here's Daniel
it looks
for
fancy. It looks good.
yes. It's like think of it this way. We have Daniel for the great ball and then we have the cooler Daniel for the repeating ball. Not repeat, timer ball.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, now where it's my favorite Pokeball, the Ultra Ball. So Ultra Balls they have a catch rate modifier of times two. Uh, yeah. I like how they look a lot with the black and yellow. So I use them on like every single Pokemon I can. So for me, they're gonna be a Holy Grail level.
Okay.
Ultra Ball cannot be used in situation. No.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
Visually, I'd rather something in Electric Ball or Moon Ball.
Yeah.
Function wise, it's okay.
Yep.
Like
And
it's your standard ball you use if you're going for
it's the standard Pokeball.
efficiency. Um,
Yep. For me, it's efficiency and style.
for me, it's mid.
That's just me.
It's just
Yeah.
for me, it's just kind of average. There's nothing really to write home about, but there's nothing really that makes it bad.
Yeah. So next here on our list we have the Pastor Ball? Plaster?
I think this is my if I was to guess, I think this is one of the stadium games. I'm not. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I think so as well, but I will just Google it fast.
Yeah, I think the other one is also a stadium game.
Yeah. Here, give me a second. I will let you know.
Okay,
Oh, you did?
so it's Pokemon Snap.
Ah, okay. Is it the paint
Yeah,
ball?
so
That's
it when you toss it, it releases like a repellent that knocks out or stuns them. So I don't think it's Oh, okay. So it actually wasn't official, or no, it's not in the new one. It's not in the new one
Okay.
because
Is multicolored ball that when tossed releases a noxic
yeah,
Pokemon repellent that can knock out or
that's what I
stun
said.
Pokemon.
So anyway, it wasn't included just
And
because
Pokemon Snap.
they wanted to players to treat them more humane, which I kind of see why. Um,
I understand
I
that
don't
as
want
well.
to necessarily be gassing the wildlife.
Yeah.
Uh, so I'm not sure. I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
say that's the
this
Shadow
isn't really a
Realm.
catching ball.
This is not, so I'm gonna put it in the Shadow Realm.
I will say, if I was to catch things in it, it looks okay, but maybe not that maybe. Catching wise,
Yeah.
I think this catching wise, like we're just gonna pretend this is something you catch with. Okay.
Yeah, if I was gonna catch something with it, I don't think I would use it.
I'm doing this just picturing it like updated to the standard of nowadays,
Yeah.
and I feel like it'd be something
Yeah.
kind of like the beast ball
Yeah, I kind of see. Okay, here we go. The typing ball.
typing.
Okay, so I got the summary here. Would you like me to read it?
I
Or.
can read it. Um,
Okay, take it away,
I
Doom.
just have to find it. Quick. Send me the thing.
Oh. Yeah, I'll send you the thing. There you go. Oh, 1 second. I kind of messed that up. There. That should work for you.
Oh, this is just a PNG.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
oh,
is.
oh,
No, in comments,
oh.
there's the summary.
Okay, so this is for catching
You see it?
Pokemon in the typing game.
Yeah,
Do you
I
remember
don't
that?
remember Pokemon typing.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, I do remember.
I don't think this is usable in any games. I don't think you could transfer. Haven't played it, so
You
I don't know.
cannot.
Um, so this is like the last one, Lost to Time. Um, it's kind of ugly.
Yeah,
I don't
it's been in the Shadow Realm for years now. I think that just goes in the
I
Shadow Realm.
kinda like I kinda like how it has that third stripe in the bottom. I wish other balls did that.
Yeah, but for me, it's gonna be in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, like it itself, I don't like. I just wish some
Yeah.
aspects like that one, and I guess for this new one, or this one for gassing things, uh,
Yeah, for
like
me, the gassing one
that one,
and that one
like
are in
both
the
of those,
Shadow
I feel
Realm.
like aspects should have been reused for something
Yeah.
'cause they're very unique.
Like for that one, it could have been like a Pokemon repellent. They could have used that ball for
We
that you
have
were able to throw
repels.
on yourself. We do. I'm referring to in like the order in Hisui and the Pokemon Arceus. They could have used something like that.
They also had repels, I think, or something like that.
I
No,
can't remember
no,
having repels in that
no,
game.
I don't think so. No, no,
Duh.
no. We should go over them again,
Oh, okay.
just because like
Okay.
some of the other ones we probably weren't the most fair of compared to now.
Yep.
Because like now we're considering function and stuff. Initially, it was pure visuals.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. So now we're doing functions. Then if we're doing functions, I
with the
think
new
Master
criteria.
Ball deserves to be in
No,
the
no,
Holy
we're
Grail.
just judging
New
it like the
criteria?
new criteria type of thing. So like we're just considering
Okay.
cost. We're just gonna like bounce
So would you like to
because
you want to
now,
reset the tier
no,
list and start doing it again?
because now we can
Okay.
just judge this. Because before we didn't really have a benchmark. Now we do.
Yeah.
So this is just final tweaks if you want to change anything. Um,
Yeah.
I'm moving it to the Shadow Realm because
Yeah.
it's It's
Like,
there
thinking
with
about it
all the
now, we've
other
barely ever seen it,
it's there with all the other pokeballs. Discount
and
pokeballs.
the other rejects.
Um,
Yeah. Beast Ball, I'm gonna probably move up until I'm not gay, we're talking
honestly,
about Pokeballs.
I think anything that majorly redesigns how the Pokeball actually looks is probably good.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm gonna be moving the Friend Ball down to mid.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna move the dive
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
how the
move the dive ball up because that's actually pretty clean looking.
yeah, I do like the dive ball and I see it. So I'm gonna move my dive ball up. Love ball, I'm gonna move it down to mid because thinking about it now, I've used it once to catch one Pokemon. V ball or the level ball, I'm gonna move it down to disappointment because I've only used it ever once, and that was to catch a Victini. And Victinis are no longer like an outspawn that you can find, or they're event Pokemon that you get a ball with.
Yeah.
This Park Ball. Have you ever seen the Park Ball again? I can't
No,
remember the last
no,
time
it,
I've
it
seen
was
it.
only for that.
For what? Again.
The PAL Park for transferring into Gen 4.
Oh, yes, yes. So, did the Gen 4 that like when you sent it over, did in the new generation, did it keep that Pokeball or go back to the
I
original
don't know.
Pokeball it
I
was
didn't
caught
do
in?
it.
I didn't do it either. I can't remember.
It should. I
I'm gonna
believe it
move
should
that one
still be in a PAL ball.
mine down to Heresy. I don't like it really.
Yeah, I'm moving mine down to disappointment because now I look at it. I
Um,
It's not quite the same caliber as the other ones. It's definitely not awful.
yeah, yeah. I think Master Ball should be moved up to Gambit for me at least. I do like how it looks, but the thing with Master Balls, they're so rare in the Pokemon world.
Well, that's part of the thing though.
I'm
Like
like,
it makes them feel very
that's part of the
exclusive.
thing. Yeah, but like in the new game, all Penny, and your two other friends that you went to Area Zero with got Master Balls as well. And the professor, uh, all of her Pokemon were Master Balls. So Master Balls are a mass-produced item, it seems now.
They always happen. It's just you just don't get them.